Hey everyone, this is Pete, and welcome back to Warriors Wednesday, our weekly exploration of Koei Tecmo and Omega Force's long-running Warriors series. We're continuing with Warriors Orochi after Nene's excellent debut last time, so let's see what's on the agenda for today. So, ability-wise, Nene can now increase Karma by defeating 70 enemies while maintaining 30% life gauge status. Definitely doable. Jahudun has to defeat 180 enemies, including 6 officers for potence, and that is an ability that we're using quite a bit. That just increases your attack strength. So those are both worth doing. There wasn't a time limit on either of those. So I think Nene's will probably try and get out of the way first, because she's still a bit weaker. Although she does have a good weapon now. Where are you, Nene? Okay, so if we upgrade to your Kunoichi Blades +1, fuse that with the original flying swords, add some attack and add a slot. It's not amazing, but it's better than nothing. Definitely fine for grunts, certainly. And who else then? Jahudun. Oh yes, he's definitely in need of some flash. So we'll take that, pop that in there, add some attack. And also fuse that with that scimitar to add a bit more flame and some more attack. And Cao Pi. Disappointing abilities on those weapons, but that does save us some points that we can spend on Nene. Absorb. I don't rate, so I'm going to save my points. I don't use Musou attacks enough to make being able to absorb Musou power really worthwhile, I don't think. So, alright, character growth then. Nene. That's more like it. There we are, level 21. Right, let's see what we're up to today then. Right, we could go on to the Chapter 7 story mission, but we'll just follow the pattern that we've been following up until now, which is to do all the side missions first. So, Chapter 6X, the Battle of the Yang Province. The Coalition Army and the Zhen Ji Army versus Orochi. The battlefield is littered with enemy traps. Cooperation is the key to victory. Isn't it always? Right.
By declaring Wei's independence, Cao Pi officially turned his back on Orochi. In response, Cao Pi's wife, Zhen Ji, followed suit, leading an army to Liang Province. Anticipating this, Orochi immediately dispatched a force headed by Dong Zhuo to eradicate this resistance. Cao Pi also set out in order to rescue his wife. The two forces were destined for a momentous clash on the fields of Liang Province.
Climactic. Not quite climactic, but getting there. Alright, so conditions. Defeat Dongzhou. Our defeat is either Cao Shen or Zhen Ji is defeated. Alright. So she starts over in that corner over there, so we need to keep an eye on that as well as everything else that's going on. Alright, so what do we say? Nene should be up first to defeat 70 enemies, and then Jahudun should defeat 180, including 6 officers, which should be doable for him at this point. Let's go! Some nice misty hills.
We must crush Dong Zhuo's army of oppression. We will attack from the front. Zhen, you advance from the east. Come! Hit me with everything you've got!
Oh, that's not a good start, is it?
This should be interesting.
Who is that flame-haired man? Has he come to lend us aid? Well, whoever he is, he's doing a good job. Give him all the help he needs.
Oh, nice look. Who does the hair?
There's nothing else for it.
I like it when they take the piss. I've mentioned this before, but I do like it when this game doesn't take itself too seriously.
There's something strange about their garrison. I smell a trap. Take care, my lord.
Take this. May powers of pandemonium go with you.
Whoa! Strength!
The sorcerer. That's an ex-sorcerer.
Some sort of prayer is taking place in the garrison.
So that is where their strength comes from. Take down the garrison.
Oh, I can feel new strength coursing through my body.
There must be more in other
I see how this is going to work.
Destroy them all.
So, work our way around the garrisons, get rid of the sorcerers. Job's a good one.
Your selfish rampage is at an end.
Ow.
Stand back.
No, not quite ready for fighting officers just yet, I don't think. Zhao Dun, meanwhile, is doing a fine job.
I am powerless to stop.
I'll do my best.
Just another victim. That's what we've been waiting to see.
There's some sort of strange magic behind it.
Is there?
We could be in real trouble.
Magic is easy once you know how the trick is done.
Please stop that, that's really annoying. Right. Who is next?
I humbly request you to stand and fight. Look out!
Another officer there.
Here I come.
Ooh, several officers.
You're finished.
Ow, 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 ow.
You're finished. You're finished.
Oh, I'm really feeling the effect of the morale on combat effectiveness in this one.
I will opt to stay alive and retreat.
Enemy soldiers are being
Another victim.
very strong.
I have some catching up to do.
Stop. Stop that. Don't make me switch to Cao Pi.
I am powerless to stop this.
Just another victim.
Remember to smile, brother.
Probably protect Zhen Ji, shouldn't we? What with her being important and all.
I don't want any mercy. That was almost too close.
By your side, and there is nothing.
Alliance healing as well. Lovely. This was a good idea.
You're finished. You're finished. There's nothing else for it. Just another victim.
Okay, nicely done.
I have some catching up to do.
Clear out some more of these officers.
Dare you to try to take my head.
I don't want any mercy. Finished.
Ow. We've reached that point in the campaign where it's got noticeably more difficult, I see. But still, that usually means rapid progression as well. Lots of proficiency ups,
Nothing else for it.
level ups, good weapons.
Another victim. You're finished.
Remember to smile, brother.
What's that weird noise? Oh, that's right. Zhen Ji fights with like a flute, doesn't she? Or something ridiculous like that. Come on, Nene, kick some ass. How are we doing on those ability unlocks? 24 more. I'd say that's definitely achievable. Oh, another sorcerer. Every time I see a sorcerer now, I think of Dragon World that I played a while back on this channel. That old BBC micro adventure game. You cannot proceed any further. You will need a sorcerer to help you. There's the ability. Come on then, Zhahudun. Now it's your turn. Hack and slash.
Has been overcome. Advance.
Let's clear out this base. Seems like a good idea. It's rarely a bad idea to clear out the bases. Just because it prevents reinforcements from coming along.
What's happening? Our attacks don't work on them.
Always resorting to trickery.
More meddling conjurers' tricks. Find those responsible and slaughter them.
I have some catching up to do.
Zhahudun's got a long combo, hasn't he? We were getting into the sword that hits 8 times territory. Alright, let's have a look over here. Someone is up to no good.
Do you know whom you challenge?
No. I've never heard of you before at all. I'm going to kick you in the head until you fall over.
Inconceivable. Just another victim.
I have some catching up to do.
Right, now who is summoning those phantoms?
Years of experience have gone into
Probably
this.
not you. Probably the sorcerer in that garrison over there.
You're finished.
Nobbig, the sorcerer. There's a deep cut for those who have been following me for a while.
Just another victim.
That's what we've been waiting to see.
Stand and fight me.
I like how all the sorcerers look like Zhuge Liang.
You're finished.
I mean, if you're going to model yourself on someone awesome, but... Still, I think it might just actually be a recolored Zhuge Liang model. There we go.
I won't be denied next time.
Just another.
Right. Now we can just
I have some catching up to
pound our way through the rest of the level, I guess. Let's take Nelly out for a bit. She can handle grunts, no problem. Well, she's fun with her little ninjutsu flips and spinny roundy attacks and all that sort of thing. Let's try her up against this guy.
Look out!
Probably not going to end well, but
Plans are in place. Time to execute.
as long as we don't get juggled or anything, we'll be fine.
I wanted to stay
Oh, no!
close to my lord.
Zhen has fallen. We must all retreat.
Bollocks. That's what I get for not paying attention. Oh dear. Oh well. Well, I mean, aside from that, that mission doesn't seem too difficult, so... Alright. Once more.
By declaring...
We must crush Dongzhuo's army of oppression. We will attack from the front. Zhen, you advance from the east.
Okay, keep an eye on her this time.
I don't want any mercy. You're finished.
Cao Pi turns, and chaos begets chaos. This should be interesting.
Who is that flame-haired man? Has he come to lend us aid? Well, whoever he is, he's doing a good job. Give him all the help he needs.
Oh, nice look. Who does the hair? Discretion is the better part of valor.
Just another victim.
Alright, come on, Nene. Kick some booty.
Brother.
There's something strange about their garrison. I smell a trap. Take care,
Take this. May the powers of pandemonium be with you.
Strength building! Oh, I can feel new strength coursing through my body.
It's a sorcerer. Who'd have thought we'd find that in there?
Some sort of prayer is taking place in the garrison.
So that is where their strength comes from. Take down the garrison.
Already done.
There must be more in other garrisons. Destroy them all.
Stand back.
I humbly request you to stand and fight.
You're finished.
You asked for it, Sunshine.
I'll do my best.
You do your best, Nene. Nene's got a really good punch sound effect. This is like that proper sort of kung fu movie whoosh noise.
There's some sort of strange magic behind this. We could be in real trouble.
Magic is easy once you know how the trick is done.
I've always loved that sound effect. Back in this 16-bit era, I used to specifically seek out games that use that noise. So like, although I've never been a big fighting game man, I used to really like Street Fighter 2 because it had great punch noises in it.
Your selfish rampage is at an end.
And then there are a lot of beat-em-ups, like Turtles in Time on Super NES. Had excellent punch sound effects. Despite most of them using edged weapons, it still used punch sound effects for a lot of things.
I am powerless to stop this.
Just another victim.
I have some catching up to do.
I will opt to stay alive and retreat.
Just another
Alright, nicely done.
Remember to smile, brother.
Alright, let's go meet up with Zhen Ji.
Come, hit me with everything you got. Stand back.
I'm gonna stick with it this time.
There is nothing to fear.
You're finished. Get ready to taste my steel.
Just trying to attack Zhen Ji there, that's not correct, is it?
Better part of valor.
Just another victim.
Oh, so many officers.
I have some catching up to do.
Know your place, lowly scoundrel.
Uh-oh. Time for emergency measures.
A splendid show of force.
That's more like it.
Just another victor.
Remember to smile, brother.
Inconceivable.
I'll do my best.
Just another victor.
I have some catching up to do.
Alright, Zhen Ji, please try not to die this time. I'd very much appreciate it. Who's that over there? It's another sorcerer. Yeah, Nene's speedy attacks. These are really great for sort of overwhelming large groups of enemies. And she doesn't have a lot of sort of AoE stuff going on. But just the fact that she can attack so quickly means that she can sort of wade into the middle of a group and not be in as much danger as some of the other characters. Just because she sort of gets the opportunity to take the initiative.
This obstacle has been overcome. Advance.
Right. Stick by Zhen Ji this time. There you're going, my darling. I guess she must have got overwhelmed by this group up in the corner.
My lord, what are you doing here?
Sorry, my dear, but I'm going to have to kill you.
What?
Oh, that's not what happened.
My love, I am here. How dare you do that to her? You will pay dearly.
My lord, do you grow weary of me?
Just another victor.
Remember to smile, brother.
I have some catching up to do.
What did I...
She has recovered from the flummoxed status.
Jen, it's all right. It's all over.
You saved me.
What's happening?
Our attacks don't work on them.
More meddling conjurer's tricks. Find those responsible.
Try and clear out this base in the corner if possible. Because we're getting a right old torrent of enemies coming in. Oh, and there I was saying that Nene didn't have many good AoEs. That's a pretty good one, with quite a range on it as well. And aimable. So that's her 3 combo, I think? 2, 3. Yeah.
I have some catching up
Okay.
to do.
Let's make effective use of that as much as possible then. Because you know what this game is like. Find a good move, spam it repeatedly. Alright, that takes care of that base. Let's just cut our way through these guys. And Back to Zhen Ji, who's waiting over here and hopefully not getting her head kicked in. Taking a bit of damage. She's alright though. Alright, let's try and clear out this slot before we go after whoever's in charge of those phantoms. So many of them. Now whittling them down though, bit by bit. And that double attack will definitely help. And they're running away. Brilliant. Alright, chase them. Alright, chase them. Fine. See if I care. To be fair, it's what I usually do. Alright. So now the hunt is on for our phantom summoning sorcerers, I guess. Who I reckon are around here somewhere.
Some catching up to do.
That was nice.
This does not bode well.
Some you win, some you lose.
You want to fight? Then fight me.
Just another victim.
I have some catching up to do.
Let's see if they can tank him and I can get Nene to take down an officer. Give her a nice lump of experience to play with.
Their trickery has run its course. All forces, advance!
He has seen my trick. This battle could get very interesting.
Nice.
I won't be denied next time.
Did I just do that all by myself?
Not quite, again.
That's what we've been waiting to see.
It's nice that you're excited, Nene, but, you know, give the people around you a bit of credit. It's only polite.
You have been something of a thorn in my side.
Disappointed, Cao Pi. Your rebuild only serves to undermine the cause of chaos. That is why it must not succeed.
Your selfish rampage is at an end.
I shall repay you handsomely for this aid.
Ooh, ow. Ow! Double defense, I feel, would be helpful against Fuma here, who's pretty tough. Not tough enough, though.
The wind cannot be defeated. Do not waste your time.
Just another victim.
Remember to smile, brother.
Come on, Zhen Ji. Nice.
Powerless to stop this.
Did I just do that all by myself?
A splendid show of force.
Alright, onward.
Plans are in place. Time to execute.
Rah! It's a good noise.
If you want my head, come and take it.
What right have you to turn against your betters? I'll keep you this with my own 2 hands!
You are the only filthy one I see
Good one.
here.
Good comeback. Sick burn. You are the one who is the filthy garbage. Oh, this final battle is wonderfully chaotic. Loving it. And again.
There is still much for me to learn.
Did I just do that all by myself?
That's what we've been waiting to see.
That's it, everyone. Pound on Dongzhou. He deserves it. Oh, he does not like Nene, does he? Let's get a level. That will probably help. I like the pose at the end of a Musou attack. That's great. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh, shit. That was a little too close for comfort.
Just another. But you are mere insects. How dare you resist me?
That nearly ended very badly. So, Karma and Potence unlocked. Very nice. And... ooh, nice weapon for Nene there. Alright, great stuff. Okay, took a bit of time to get there today, but we got there in the end. So, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please help out the channel by leaving a like or a comment and subscribing. Be sure to check out moegamer.net for new articles on Japanese and Japanese-inspired video games, new and old, every weekday. Every month, Moegamer features an in-depth exploration of an individual game or series as its cover game, so be sure to check the archives to see if your favourite has had a deep dive yet. If you'd like to support the site directly, please consider becoming a patron or buying me a coffee. You can find links to do both down in the video description. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.